one, go. Hello, today we are gathered to conduct yet another debate, and we have Srinan with us. And the topic that we chose today is reservation must be stopped. Reservation, and I will be against the motion, whereas Srinan will be supporting the motion. So we already took around 1 hour to research onto the topic, and we are back. And yeah, let us start. So I will be starting first, and then Srinan will go, and then we will be doing rebuttal phase. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So let us start. Okay. In three, two, one, start. 35% of Indian children are stunned due to chronic malnutrition, and 38.3% of them are SC, 43% are ST. 12% of India's population go to sleep without food. 44.7% of India's population, which is about 652 million people, have no access to internet as per digital report. In Bihar, 42.93% of SC families and 42.7% of ST families live below the poverty line. There are approximately 1.77 million homeless people in India, 70 million people who reside in slums. 135 million people have lack of access to clean water. So this was just an intro. Hello, I'm here, Cayman, and I'll be supporting the motion today. Against the motion today that reservation is must not be stopped. So before I start, I would like to clarify that before I have had the same mentality that reservation is bad and it must be stopped. But when I was researching for this topic, I came to know a lot of stuffs, and I have a concrete belief that reservation must not be stopped. And I have around 5 points to support why I feel same. Before starting, let me first clarify what reservation means and how it is conducted. Reservation is a policy where certain percentage of seats in education, government job, and legislatures are set aside, meaning they are reserved for people belonging to historically disadvantaged communities. So again, to focus government jobs, education, and legislatures. Before me going ahead, I would like to sort out about legislature that I find it 100% okay if we keep certain seats for uh, people in legislature to represent their communities. That is how we'll get a more democratic solutions or more democratic amendments in the bills. So, keeping aside legislature, if I have to jump onto government jobs and education, let me go ahead. So, firstly, there is a question: why, on what basis is reservation held? So, there is two type of reservation: horizontal and vertical. In horizontal, reservation is held on the basis of caste, which is SC 15%, who were considered to be untouchables; ST 7.5%, who are tribals; OBC, then in the general category only, some people felt the need of reservation. So for them, 27%. And EWS, who are economically weaker sections, for them there is 10%. Meaning economically, meaning income wise. And there is inside them only there is again vertical distribution. Like if 15% of SC seats are allotted, then out of them some will be allotted for SC girls. So in the vertical division there is girls. Now, firstly, why girls? Like as per the statistics, like I would like to highlight this year's statistics. Then in Karnataka, 700 girl child were married before the age of 18, and there are 700 cases, and there are many more which are not even uh, filed in the which don't even have any FIRs. So it is like approximately 3 girls are married every minute in India. So for that reason, I think it is completely fair to give a reservation for girl child. Next is physically disabled people. Physically disabled people, why do they need a reservation? I think we reside in a country where even the public transport is not well drafted for physically disabled people. Like in abroad places, there is a special seats, special sector in the bus itself for the disabled people to park their wheelchairs. But that is not really the case in India. And the another vertical distribution is for ex servicemen like army. And yeah, so let me, after telling about how on what basis it is divided, let me just start by stating why I feel reservation must not be cancelled. So before starting, I would like to give an analogy. Consider you have two children and you cannot afford. You can just afford two milks for your children. One for one children, the another for the second children. Consider you can't afford anything more than that, just two milks. And there's a single day, maybe let us call one child A and B. A is not well and B is well, so he needs more dietary requirements. So what will you do? I think a logical answer will be you will be reducing the other child's milk, and you'll be feeding the next child milk, right? And that is exactly what reservation is supporting to. Whereas one communities who is considered to be in a very in marginalized situation, the government is trying to make them come in the same level. So I let me go ahead with my 5 points. First point would be hello. Yeah. First
Mm.
point will be historic injustice. Like I think I could just ramble up upon this thing. Like they didn't have the marginalized communities. They didn't have access to education. They were denied of education. They were barred from government jobs. They were considered untouchables. There were so many things which went against them. And I think the list will go on and on. And I think this is a very good moment for social correction and to give them a time to recover from that. Okay, if I don't consider historic injustice, let me consider present injustice. Do you think in 2025 that is even needed? My answer is not different, and I'm shocked to see that. Okay, in 2024, it is a recent case. A Dalit student in Madhya Pradesh were denied access to clean drinking water and forced to sit separately in class. This is in 2024. In 2024, a 6-year-old Dalit boy was forced to clean school toilets and later locked in the classroom. Uh, yeah, so this is the situation, and I think the list will just go on and on. But let me just stop here. And yeah, like so it is very evident that even present time there's some or the other injustice. Okay, and maybe one thing I could say that whenever I used to reflect on myself, I used to feel bad that I have all the opportunities. Like I get whatever I ask to my parents, but that might not be the case for somebody else. In especially for economically weaker sections. But then when I came to know about reservation, I feel a lot relieved because they have some options. They have some things where they could have benefit from. Like as I am getting benefited, I'm very much happy that somebody else is also getting benefited. So this is again making me strongly believe that reservation is not must not be cancelled. Third thing I would say about the legal nature: article 15 4, 16 4, and 46 stay strong even after many cases went against them. My next point would be about diversity. Okay, it is also a case where wider range of ideas. Okay, let it is a very it is a belief that in a company, when you have people representing different communities, you have a wider range of ideas, and it increases your decision making, it increases your marketing, it increases your social uh, social tasks. So again, this makes me strongly believe that reservation is must not be banned completely. Okay, and my last point, which is my fifth point, I feel why reservation must not be cancelled completely is because I simply feel we are not ready to do that. Okay, firstly, I think like there might be claims that there are many OBC people who say they are OBC and take benefits of reservation, but they might be doing very well economically. But for them, a concept is introduced called as creamy layer. Inside OBC only, the people who are earning well, they are not given this benefit. So yes, this is introduced. Then I feel the problem is again in the system. Like if there's less corruption, if there's more better quality of life given to the people, I think they will be more reflective towards filing proper income taxes, or mentioning more about their income very transparently. And based on that, it will be a better decision making for the government to make, for whom to give reservation and whom to not give reservation. And I think there's a lot of flaws in the system. And if like we can I'm not denying the fact that some sections of society don't really misuse this, but there should be better people who should be assigned. And this is again generating new jobs who will be checking onto what is going on wrong. So my last point, I would like to end by stating that we are not simply ready for stopping the reservation, and there should be a better system made. Yeah. So with this, I rest my case. Over to Shinan.
Can I ask you a simple question?
Yeah, first you explain your side, then we'll ask rebuttal phase.
No, I want to directly ask a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you believe in a reservation in private sector?
There is no reservation in private sector.
No, still there. If government came to new law that there should be a reservation in private sector, will you accept it?
Mm, I think as per the latest rules, I think there's no allowance for reservation in private sector. Like it is barred.
But as per your view, what you think about reservation in private sector?
I would
Like if Rahul Gandhi is saying that reservation in private sector,
hello.
will you accept that rule or
Mm,
not?
I would not really accept because there is again a lot of sectors which are given for reserved sectors. So maybe private sector should be left independent. And I don't think any government could assign their rules onto private sector because that is the whole reason why they are private. And private sectors, their main goal is to have profits. That is why they don't really want to have reservation or such laws induced.
Hmm. Like you said, one child will, if one child is not well, give both.
Shrinan, just a thing. First, you explain your part. That time we'll have rebuttal phase. Because even
What I
I want
say,
to know your point of view.
like you said, like you said, it's very bad that uh, reservation helping people. But I think that it's not about caste and all. It's more upon economically way, because as you said, it's malnutrition, food and all. It's not because of caste. It's because they don't have money, so they are economically weaker side. They are not well in economy. So I think government gave option like reservation in a economic EWS for small amount of seats. My problem is that 50% of reservation, 50% of seats are reserved,
Hmm,
and 50% are not.
hmm,
And because of that, like it is not based on merit. It's because on caste and all. And like you said, untouchability is still going on. Like inside in my house, there is untouchability. If he is get a if he is get a reserved seat, he became a government officer. Still, he is not allowed to come to my house. Why? Because of untouchability. He is maybe economically good, but that doesn't change anything. He is untouchable, and that's the truth. Secondly, like I said, there is a very hatred because of inequality in caste. Like people are not using in a better way. Like for example, in data, in IIT there are reserved seats, and most of the cases, people who got uh, most of the people got admission because of reservation. They can't even complete the IIT or their degree because they are not educated or they are not smart enough to get to that college.
hmm,
Because of the reservation, they got college.
hmm,
Unless they will not get admission. Secondly, mm, the discrimination get la, hmm, like in India, ST, SC, OBC can also apply in general category only.
hmm,
So what people will general category people do, because of only 50% of seats are reserved based on merit. If a overqualified STSC will apply in that category, he will also get that benefit.
hmm.
Because of that, hmm, uh, general person came into difficulties in economic way.
Yes.
In sec- and As you said, it happened in the past. We don't have any proof that untouchability or any bad thing happened to STSC before the Britishers. If someone tells this is true, it is not completely. I know there are many cases that still happening because of discrimination and untouchability and all. But I don't think reservation is the option, because the person who gave reservation is Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. He said that if STSC are capable of earning money, then reservation should dissolve. Now it's 78 years past, still reservation is going on because of only politics, nothing else. As you said, there are two types of criminal and non-criminal. If person earning 10 lakhs, he'll still get the benefits because he's STSC OBC. There is system failure in this country, and because of that, like most of general category who are very smart people leave this country because they don't get opportunity to grab. Some lower IQ STSC will come and get a job. Then, if, for example, in nowadays, if a general category person want to become IAS, he have to come to at least below 80. And same with STSC, they have luxury to come under 400. So what's the equality? You are talking about in 21st century that equal, everyone should get equal right. What equal right we are getting using reservation? People who are using that reservation, they are getting more economical stable. Like for example, if my dad get benefit from reservation, as per rule, I shouldn't get that same benefit. But I will getting that benefit and I will going in a government job. Other than someone who is a needy person, it is not correctly used in this country. And secondly, mainly, like I said, it's not optimal to give a competitiveness. Like in youth, there is no competition. There is only hate because of the caste and all. Uh, Undeserving person gets seats. He don't perform well. He drop out from college. And the person who deserve that seat will not get that college. He will go in any private sector, or he just not make to they didn't get chance to become an engineer or doctor because of this reservation. Because of that, they don't get a opportunity to study in a good college. They are becoming economical weaker. Then someone is getting that benefit of reservation and not even completing the college. I think its main issue is economic backwardness, not STSC or any other caste bullshit things. People are getting disrespectful, untouchable because they don't have money. How they will get money? Because help of government or all. Caste uh, reservation will not help them, because only powerful people use that reservation, get some benefits, and move on. Poor people will not get benefits because of their too many complexity in the system. If someone is powerful, he will use easily and get benefits. Hmm. That's it. I think the main issue in this situation is more of a economical side. People don't have money to buy anything. Reservation will not help because only powerful people use the reservation card, and they will again use again and again and again. And STSC who is poor will remain poor only. If that was the case, it has been 80 years. We implemented a reservation for 80 odd years. How many of people are overcome the poverty or from backwardness using reservation? That should be almost 50%. I don't think so, because only 5 or to 10% get benefits from reservation. So I don't think it's very helpful. I think there should be a no reservation. If anyone don't have money, a poor or economical, government should allot minimum 5%, or no, minimum 10, maximum 5% of seats for economical backward side, and rest of 95% should be going to the general or everyone else, so that only deserving candidate get opportunity to go good college, get a good education, help this country. If someone is not well and he's going in a prestigious college, he's not even completing the college, then what is the use of that reservation and government or to India? He will not do anything. He will be still a poor guy because he's a loser and he don't deserve to go in a good college. So I think this should be a reservation, or it should be based on the merit, not on the caste. If there is untouchability, there are rules and regulations. He can complain, but that doesn't mean that he should get
Nice.
a reserve in every other seats in government or everywhere. There should be limit. That's my point. Thank you.
Yes. Very good, very good. Really well spoken. We'll give in the feedback time. I have very good feedbacks for you. But now we'll do a rebuttal phase. Okay, we are asking each other's question and we are answering each other's question. Would you like to go ahead or shall I start?
You start.
Ah, wait. Let me think. Shidan, are you against the reservation in the legislature? Like having any party, anybody from representing any community in the parliament?
Yes.
Could you tell me why? Don't you think it will have better impacts in democratic decisions?
I don't think so. Because if ST, or OBC or Muslim or Christian, he is in a power in that dominated area, there is no guarantee that he will help that people. Helping of people or doing a development is not respect to caste, religion, or anything. If if I want to do a development in my area is Muslim majority, I will do development there. There is nothing to do with my caste, religion, or anything. You got your answer?
Don't you think for tribal community it will be very helpful? Like we also have President Murmu, who herself belongs to
No,
a
I
tribe.
don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think because of only tribal community, she should be a president of India. That should be on merit.
Mhm.
Then other community will say that give a Muslim prime minister or Christian president. What is the use of that if he's not elected in the merit? So everything in this country should be elected because of merit only, not because of caste and everything.
Do you have any questions?
Like you said, if the one child is not well, you will get a give second both food to one child. What happened to other child?
Okay. To answer that, I would say like if I can arrange only 2 cups of milk, one child I give and the other child, and like there'll be days when the child will be getting better, and that time I'll be giving distributing it to both the children. And
But during that time, what will happen to that child?
I think it is just an analogy. Analogies are never perfect, but if we consider, I think even the second child will be happier that the other child is facing a lot more, and he will have some benefits over that.
No, he will be very angry. Other child, he
uh,
will cursing that one child that because of that child he's not getting food
now take it.
because of
Now take.
STSC.
Yeah.
Because of STSC, general category is not getting opportunities. That's why general category people are cursing STSC.
uh, uh, but but then if you take a wider picture, don't you think, like, don't restrict for food, maybe food, he can die also without food, but like, as I there are better services which, like, a general person could take, like he could go for any private sectors, right? Private sector job which don't really require any caste certificates, but it is perfectly and completely on the basis of merits. So don't you think they have also some options?
So STSC can't go to your private sectors with merit.
So what is the point in, like, then what is the, like, difference in that?
Difference that, like you said, in private sector,
Hmm.
like everyone gets opportunity.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
If general category person get opportunity based on that merit,
Hmm.
it's not his fault that STSC OBC is not as a merit as a intelligent as general category person.
Yeah. No, I didn't
Yeah.
get you. I
So
didn't
I
get you.
don't think it's like STSC people can also get a job in private sector, right?
Hmm.
So what you said, general can get a job in private sectors. Then STSC should get a job in government.
But
My
then,
main point, mine,
yes,
huh?
but still in a general category also there's 10% of given for the economically weaker section. So even there is a limit maintained, right?
Uh, it's not only because of general category. It can be to STSC only, right? It's because this is economical weaker side.
No, no, no.
It's based on economy.
First preference is for them, and then it is divided.
You're comparing 10%, let's say 20% are STSC. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you are giving a 50 seats to them, and 80% are general. You are giving 10% of reservation on economical weaker side. So what's the equality in that? There is no equality.
But how do you have to solve the social correctness, like so many years, like they have been going through a lot, like somebody treating you as an untouchable, how do you have to correct that?
There is nothing to do with jobs and all. If he's still, it's only about mindset. If he's only in crores and he's untouchable,
Hmm.
people will not accept him. You can't do any bigger. Like I say, you are in favor of reservation because of reservation you are getting a jobs, or you are in favor with the reservation because there is untouchability, bad things happen to STSC. Why you think that? Why you support reservation? Like
Okay.
because of
To
discrimination happen to people, or they are not getting jobs.
No, I have nothing to do with jobs. Like, I'm not supporting because they are getting jobs. Like, I think that there should be some social correctness somewhere or the other. And like, if it is happening, then there's nothing wrong in that. And like, but then you will be asking me, till when are we going to do this? So here, I think the major concern is not reservation at all. The major concern is more towards government and the system side. Like, if they have proper like jobs given, like if there are more job openings, if there is better opportunities, like this itself is a bigger problem to solve by having generating more jobs. Like, there could be a separate job to see that people are not making misuse of the reservation. and and we cannot deny the fact, Shrinan, that there are many people who really cannot make it. Like they have to go for miles to get even a single drop of water, whereas we are having a very chill life. And I'm not saying it like in a caste perspective. I'm just saying it. There are still many people who are going through this.
So that general people also suffer like that.
And
Then
they
why
have.
the government is not giving to reservation to general?
No, no, I'm not against general versus non-general people. I'm saying there is
No, there is
reservation for generals and
reservation
non-generals.
is against general versus
But
no,
but
the
but
reservation
there
is
is
against general.
there is
There is no equality. There is no equality.
EWS for general, right? They could avail that.
There are 80% of general and there is 10% of seat. How is equal?
That's what I'm saying. There should be better job and there should be better officials who can get this data very well. Like I think we are not really ready for barring the reservation. First preference should be the better system, and then we should go on cutting down onto reservation.
Yes, because of because of this system, needy people is not getting what they want.
Okay, if we
Like you said, criminal, non-criminal. Only
criminal,
the person with money
uh-huh.
will get that reservation, and the person who is poor and don't have any opportunities or any connections, he will not get the reservation. This is system.
uh,
This is false system.
exactly. That is what I'm saying. That the first process should be making the system aligned, and the next process should be making slowly reducing reservation. I'm saying we are not ready for reducing canceling reservation right now. Of course, there will be a time where everybody won't be on the same line, but we will be helping the people who don't even have water to drink at home. And once they are at the same level, of course, a reservation should be cancelled. But now we are not really ready for that because the system is itself flawed. There is a lot of corruption going. The politics might be having favor of some SC STs, and they might be getting vote. But the major concern is about making the system align and then moving on to reservation, cancelling reservation.
Towards what did wrong general people
Uh,
does, that they are getting in, they are in a suffer because of this reservation,
Mhm. That is a really
going through hell.
yes. Mm. Yes, that is again a very well question. To be honest, like okay, I would ask you one question. Like you are saying, the general people who are economically good. You are asking me how they are suffering so much. So how do we have to deal with that, right?
Yes, they are not economically good.
No,
General people, they are not
economically bad
economically
is
good.
we have the section 10% section for them. Like
No, there are, like for example, 50% of people are economically not good in general.
yes,
Only 10% of get opportunity. What about 40% of general category who is not economically good?
they will have other options, right? I'm not saying everybody will go for just one job. They'll have other options, right?
Like that, what I said. If they can go to other private sector,
Popile.
then why can't ST people can't go to the private sector? ये क्या बोले, इसको क्या बोलते हैं, देख बोल इसको क्या
अगं,
बोलते हैं.
अ, खबर ना समोसा दिष्टी पडण्यासारखं.
अबे साले मोदक है वो.
अबे चालेल.
हम्म.
Okay, so your question was about wait, what was your question? Okay, firstly, let me take it in two ways. One, the general category who is economically well and economically non-well. For economically non-well, that is 10%. Let's keep this in mind. Okay, for the economically non-well, uh, yeah, economically well. What are we going to do? That was your question, right?
Economically not well.
I told you, right? That is 10%. So that like
That's what I'm saying now.
yeah,
50% of the general category is not economically well. You are giving only 10% of seats or 10% of reservation. What will happen to 40% of general category who is not economically well?
okay, this brings me down to the same thing that I'm mentioning. The system is flawed. Once there is a better services provided, once the quality of life increases, the people who will be having uh, more into like economically like they'll be filing more income taxes and having better transparency. That time we can make a better decision onto like who is not economically well, who is economically well. Like I think the 10% is not just a random number. I think that there will be of course some statistics done, and then 10% will be aligned. So for that, for better transparency, like I would agree that there are many general who are not economically well and they are not getting the benefit, but that again comes down to the system. And yeah, that is my take.
Hmm.
Okay, about Shritan, my one question to you will be, let's check onto you might be also saying that general category who are doing economically well are also having some kind of biases, right? Do you think that that will be the case?
What type of biases?
Like they don't really have like all the like all the others, like non-general people are getting benefited, and they don't really have any benefits, and they have to work a much harder than the other people, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Yes. So my question to you, Shinan, will be like a person who is doing economically well. Do we anytime give inherited taxes to any to the government? Like we are doing well because our parents have done well. So do we give that tax to like government, like saying that we got 1 crore property from our parents, so we are giving so much percent to the government? Are we doing that? We are not doing that. So how can we deny the rights of other people who are not doing economically well?
So that's what I am saying, right? It is because of economy. There is nothing to do with the caste and all.
But we have economic percent, right? Reservation.
Then why can't STSC get jobs in economical backward weaker sides?
Okay, yes, yes, that is a good question.
Why they are getting jobs because of their only caste?
Mhm.
He done something wrong, that general people person that not born in the STSC or OBC.
Okay,
Why he should get uh, in trouble because their ancestor did something bad, so
yes,
called bad,
yes.
as per the Britishers, like discrimination, untouchability done to the in 21st century. This is 21st century, fucking 21st century.
Hmm.
Everyone should have equal right. You tell in constitution there is equality in constitution. What the fuck is equality in now? If STSC is getting benefits because of his caste, not because of his merit and all, if he deserve or not.
Okay, okay, I got what your question is. Like you are saying that it is okay to have reservation for economical section, right? But not for the
Yes,
caste
only like maximum 5%.
maximum 5%. But you were few minutes ago you were saying 50% are not economically well. Okay, maybe X
Yes,
percent. Let's say X percent. You are fine with having reservation for economical weaker section. Okay, but
yes.
the question is that there should not be on the basis of caste, right? So I would say,
Yes.
Shinant, like we are having a very I think we are having the viewing the entire scenario with economic lens a lot, and not by the social lens. Like it will be very common to both of us that we have many a time seen that one of the easiest way to get job is through referrals. Would you agree to that?
I don't know.
Okay, one of the easiest way is referrals. So SC STs have gone through a lot in a previous generation, and they are like most of them, like as I have mentioned the statistic, 38.3% of SC, 43% of ST are malnourished. Okay, and and I can go on and on. Like it is statistic, it is not by me. Okay,
Yes,
I'm saying as
I
per the
I agree.
statistics. So
I agree.
yes, so.
There is one person. There is one person in my village.
Mhm,
He's earning lakhs. His lakhs,
mhm,
earning lakhs.
mhm.
He will be still is not allowed in my house because he's ST SC.
Still.
Do you think that because of the reservation, because he's got job, he's earning lakhs,
Uh,
his social status changed?
I didn't
Hmm?
get you, Shindan, properly.
Like you said, it is not about economy.
Hmm.
Malnutrition happen because there is no economy.
Hmm.
Correct.
Mhm.
It is not social problem. It's economical problem because they don't have money to buy food. It's not because of sociology,
Uh,
social things. Correct.
yes, yes. Shina, just give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Somebody's ringing the bell. Just 1 minute. Sorry, I'm in a meet. I'm in a meeting. Oh, yeah, yeah, fine. That's fine. कौन आइल okay. Yes, 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 yes. Social, economical. So are you saying that everything is like lines down towards economy, right?
Yes.
And not on the basis of okay. Okay. Let me have a minute to think on that. Do you deny the fact that there's still discrimination going in on the basis of caste?
No, I'm not denying that it still happen,
Do you
but it
support
will
it?
not solve because I support. I don't support. It's not. It's my point of view, and I will not share it.
Mm-hmm.
Second, like what you said, it still happen in discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if he's earning good money or no good money, it's not a problem. He will still get discrimination because of his caste only.
Mm-hmm.
If he's earning crores, still no changes. He will get discriminated because of the caste. That's my point.
But for that time, I think w- once the person has the opportunity, like he does not have any other things to cry on to, right? Like that is the biggest thing why he always wanted, like if he had job, if he has education, then there's nothing else he would ever need it, right? So don't you think that
But
is again helping him? Like yes, of course, like he would need some respect, but if he is satisfied with his basic needs, then don't you feel that is working for him?
But you said the reservation will help to overcome these things, discrimination and everything, each and everything.
Hmm. No,
But he is not.
yes.
It's not giving him nothing. It's only giving him money. That's economy because you think that if he's on lakhs, he will be a good person, stable person, everything. This is because he has no money. It is not because he's ST, SC, OBC or anything. Because he don't have money.
Okay. Do you
Like
have
you
any?
said,
Yeah.
like you said that because of ST, SC, and OBC, and he's getting discrimination, untouchability.
Yeah.
This will keep happening if he's earn lakhs, crores, or I don't know how much. That is nothing to do with money for them. People who do this discrimination. As you said, if there is a malnutrition, people don't have nothing to eat or they are nothing to place to sleep. That's economical problem. I still think it's economical problem, and everyone should get it. 100% of the community, not only because he's ST, SC, that card, this card. No, everyone, because there is equality in this country, and there should be a equality. A person is getting job because of his merit, not because of his caste or because of his grandfather got discrimination. No, because of his merit. We are living in a 21st century. There is no place for caste discrimination, untouchability. I don't think there is place for caste only. There should be a no caste.
Yeah, yes, I totally agree to you on the
And I
last
also
statement.
think there should be no religion. This is scientific people. We are living in 21st century in science.
Yes.
And we are still believing there will be a God who will help us in a bad situation or someone gave bad things. Yes.
Yes, I do agree to you on the last statement that you made that there should not be any discrimination based on caste. But don't you think that should be the first step before having cutting off reservation completely?
You can't change people mindset, right?
Yes, that is why it is there, right? So
No,
so that there is some
how
social correction.
how it's changing?
It is not changing, but it is helping them. Like you can't
how
really.
it, how it's helping economically, correct, right? Economically,
No, socially it is
how
helping. Like
how
like otherwise there would be always debate that somebody else is going through a lot of things due to discrimination. But once we have that, don't you think it will be in balance?
no, there are, like I said, person who get benefit from reservation got government job, earning lakhs, still get discrimination in my house because he's ST, SC, OBC. Nothing has changed. He just got money. He's not getting got any respect and all. He's still socially discriminated by people. It will not change because of the reservation. It's people mindset.
So don't you think, and I'm saying the same thing, so we cannot really change anybody's mindset, so there is something else which is helping them. So don't you think that is a easy way to have something in control? And I'm not saying it should be there always. It should be there until and unless we have a proper system to diagnose it and get it into control, have some basic understanding of what is the exact percentage of EWS and other backward margins. So don't you think that that should be the first core step? Like, let us come to back to the debate. Don't you think the question is like it stays still in concrete that we are not ready for cancelling completely reservation completely?
No, we are ready. Government can do anything they want. If they want reservation
There
cancelled,
is no
it will
proper system.
cancelled.
Huh?
There is still no system in this country. Do you think that every each person STS is getting benefits of reservation? No. Only the
No,
people who have money getting benefits from these reservations.
that's what I'm saying. First, first proper thing should be
You
from
are
system.
saying that build system. Everyone should get reservation, then cancel it. Why? If you want to cancel that, directly cancel it, right?
You don't do that. You have first to do statistical analysis. You get the numbers correct. You understand who is doing right and wrong, and then you take the next step. You cannot cancel it automatically. Don't you think there will be any other party from any other person who will be questioning that, like, why are you canceling if you don't have numbers to showcase? Don't you think that is wrong?
There are numbers that
Oh, oh, okay,
how
Shinal, I
the
think. Yeah.
reservation is not benefiting them, but it's get more hatred, discrimination, killings because of this reservation only. Because of hatred, people getting general and ST, OBC, they are getting hatred, discrimination again and again because of this reservation. Because of that, general who is deserving is not getting a correct opportunity, and non-deserving person, because of his caste, getting opportunity. That's why discrimination is happening, not because of ST, SC, OBC. We are in 21st century. People hated because that person have money or getting opportunity, and I'm not getting opportunity, and I'm still worthy. You got what I'm saying?
Yes. Do you have any last question? We can wrap it up because we are having almost same points again and again. Do you have
Like
any
I
question?
said, because of reservation, there will be a more discrimination, untouchability, everything happen because of the reservation only. There will be a no future of reservation. Poor ST, OBC, ST people will not get benefit from this, and this is just shit thing because general category deserve person is not having right opportunity to work. That's why country is in a backward, not going forward because of this.
Okay, one last question to you, Shinan, will be like, as you have also said, it is about the mindset, and mindset could not be changed. And like you said at the end, that discrimination happens because there is, and then you contradicted saying that since there is reservation, there is discrimination. So don't you think that is wrong?
No, I don't think it is wrong. Why? Because if I said again and again, It's not about sociological thing. It's economical thing. People have money, they will be settled. But discrimination will happen now, again, and everywhere, because anything, there is nothing to do with caste. Discrimination happen because of color, language. You can't cry in every thing. If anything is happening to you, just go and do FIR to that person. Because of discrimination happening, you can't give reservations.
Yes, I think we can end it. Feedback?
I think, as you said, you are in favor of reservation. I think in 2029, uh, Congress government will come and he will give reservation to the private sector. That time, I think we will see if it benefit a ST, SC, OBC person or not. That's only I have to say.
I don't think anybody could give any like
No,
con-
the government have power to do that.
for
If
private
they
sector.
can't give, if they won't don't give a reservation to private sector, they will not give
I think they just say
list.
it. They just say it for the votes. They don't
No,
really mean it.
no, still they have power. If I am a PM, I want to give reservation. If that company is not giving reservation, I will not give land or anything to work in India. For fuck off, I'll say. Or to USA.
This will again lead to a lot of economic crisis for the country itself.
That's the problem. Reservation is the main problem to economic crisis and everything. It is not helping people. It's destroying people because of reservation only. Like I said, reservation is no good.
So, if we are speaking so much about equality, do you think inherited wealth should also have taxes? Like a person who is first from the start having a good access to the internet for drinking water, should they be taxed? Do you agree on it?
Why government? Why should government have money?
What?
Why government should have money?
Because the why government should have money so that there could be a good distribution to the other sectors and the resources could be well shared.
Do you think the government is spending money on the right places?
No, I don't know. I'm not well aware about that.
No, my question is simple. Like you said, if I got my grandfather is privileged
Mhm.
to have a good amount of money or resources. That's my problem. Why should I give taxes?
No, since you mentioned about equality, and then there is a person who is not having those many resources, don't you feel having from an equal start will be benefited for that person as well?
Government should give to that person who don't have money, not me.
Yes, by tax.
It's
From where will the government give?
to get to give jobs in private sector or in a government sector, but not because of reservation.
Okay, Shina, will end the debate. We'll go on talking and talking. Maybe we'll give a feedback on the communication part, like which was the main motive. Like, what do you have as a feedback? I think we both dealt well. Like,
Yeah, your topic is shit, man.
it was little.
You think
आणि
that the reservation will have people?
मातसो
Fuck
कोंकणीन
off.
उलयता हांव उलयता तेन्ना कोण आयलो आनी ही मातसो तोय बीन तसो आशिल्लो सो हांव आजून आसतो म्हण हांव मातसो थारान उलयता कितें
अरे
म्हणटा
इस काय रिझर्वेशन इतले बरे झालेले
अं, म्हणून इट्स अ डिबेटेबल टॉपिक बट इफ आय हॅव टू कन्क्लूड लायक इफ आय आस्क यू what do you have to conclude like what like unbiased opinions listening from both the sides what do you have to say
क्या अबाउट क्या क्या कैसे क्या बोलूं किस बात का
रिजर्वेशन होना चाहिए होना नहीं चाहिए
नहीं होना चाहिए रिजर्वेशन क्यों होना चाहिए तो भाई
I would
कुछ
say
भी कर लो ना
I would say it should be it should be cut, but I don't think we are ready, Shinan. Like खूब लायक सिस्टम वेन हांव म्हणटा की सिस्टम सारके अलायन आसपा जाय तो फर्स्ट स्टेप आसपा जाय आनी मागीर तूं कळ्ळें म्हणटकीर तुवें मागीर कॅन्सील करपा जाय सद्या इतलें करप्शन आसतलें की यू नो आय डोंट थिंक करेक्ट पीपल वील बी गेटिंग द बेनिफिट्स ऑल्सो.
मला सांग आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता त्यांनी इंस्टाग्राम डिलीट केला, बॅन केलं इंस्टाग्राम.
पप्पा
आम्ही रेडी असा
ना अजिबात ना.
पण अल्टरनेटिव्ह कितें येतलो न्हू.
बेन पयल्यार ऑल्टरनेट कितें तरी येतलो.
So alternate is giving economically backward, economically weaker side. Reservation, economically they are. Not because I am not saying that give 100%.
But again,
Just
we
give
are supporting
5%.
reservation, right? Like एक section तरी दिता आम्ही, so we are supporting reservation.
Not section. It's not sociologically. It's not sociologically.
But it counts under reservation. Reservation आपको येते. Hi, I would say कि first system सारखं जावपाक जाय मागीर हें. But coming to the debate, सिस्टम तर जावच ना, सिस्टम तर जावचेच ना. सो म्हणून हांव लुपान आसा तेच.
बीजे कांग्रेस लेके जातलो न्हू, तू कांग्रेस मध्ये पार्टी.
अबे साले नहीं भाई.
तेरे के क्या हो गया के को सब मैं ट्विटर देख रहा था, सब गाली देते, सब गाली देते.
हाँ भाई.
एक ने बोला तो 10 दिन से नहा ही नहीं करके. एक ने बोला 10 दिन से नहा नहीं है.
हाजे फीडबॅक हा डिबेटाचो लायक इट वॉज गुड. यू स्पोक रियली वेल, लायक तुझे कम्युनिकेशन बरें आशिल्लें. बट इन द स्टार्ट यू वर लिटल डायसी, यू वर नॉट रियली शुअर ऑफ वॉट टू से. बट वन्स यू गॉट द स्टार्ट एक फायर मेळ्ळो तेन्ना तुवें सारकें म्हणपाक स्टार्ट केलें. स्टार्टींग हांव तुजें सारकें आयकूंक सुद्दां ना, म्हणल्यार सारकें कळूंक सुद्दां ना तूं कितें म्हणटा तें. मागीर सारकें करपाक लागलें. एक एडवायस, जेन्ना कोण उलयता तेन्ना लूक इन टू द कॅमेरा मोर, सो दॅट ताकाय बरें दिसता की अरे आयकता कोण तरी. आनी कितें all the question and answer I think you managed well, considering maybe just the second time we spoke on like this. You were really well, and maybe you could have given better examples in the start and like more statistics and numbers. Some places ani kai na, nothing else.
स्टैटिस्टिक क्या बोलूंगा मैं, इवेंट्स भाई इसकी जरूरत ही नहीं है. स्टैटिस्टिक क्या होता है?
स्टैटिस्टिक्स हाँ डेटा यूजफुल होता है ना. डेटा तू बोल सकता था, यू वुड हैव सेड कि नो पर्टिकुलर लाइक X% ऑफ जनरल कैटेगरी आर नॉट रिसीविंग प्रॉपर एजुकेशन बिकॉज ऑफ दिस एंड दैट, लाइक सो मेनी पीपल कमिट सुसाइड फॉर दैट. Then one more factor I forgot to say was you could have asked me like one section is getting benefit from reservation, then why the next generation is also getting benefited again. Like that was also a debate which we had in our college, right?
वही मैं बोला ना तेरे को साले.
कब
बोला मैं?
हाँ बोला तू. हाँ ठीक.
हाँ, अगर मेरा बाप हो रहा है ये गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिल गई मेरे बाप को तो मुझे भी मिलती है, वो उस गरीब को नहीं मिलती.
समझा. Yes, that's it. You have any feedback?
Nothing bro यार. fucking क्या इंग्लिश है भाई, इतनी इंग्लिश कैसे बोलता है तू सारा.
Even you try to.
यार ट्राई. मैं बोल रहा था मेरे को ही समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ.
स्टार्टिंग में तू बोल रहा था ऐसे कुछ बट बाद में तूने सही रफ्तार पकड़ी भाई. Yeah, the whole point is not a debate, the communication. So we'll continue speaking like this, okay? Yeah. Okay, it was great having you, Srinan. Had a great day. And see you later tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Good night. Love you.
Good.